6 feet 4 inches, number 1, D'Angelo Russell. Starting at center, 6 feet 10 inches, number 3, A.D. Anthony Davis. At forward, 6'9", number 6, LeBron James.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on the last game of the season is always surrounded with a lot of hope. Playoff hopes for most teams, and Greg, hopes for the future for the others.
In one way or another, every player is happy to reach this point, either so they can finally get their playoff run started or so they can get their well-deserved rest in the offseason.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Colin Sexton. Now, here's Clarkson. The tray. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Sexton against LeBron. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Stolen by Clarkson. Right side Markkanen. Sexton on the wing. Now, here's Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Russell. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's James, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Out to Russell. Takes a three. Drills the three-pointer.
Great find by Bron using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him.
Now, here's Clarkson. He had 15 points last outing. To halt the run, sinks the triple.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Sexton against Schroeder. James looking it over. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Schroeder outside. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul.
Kelly Olynyk.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Special thanks to Skylar Cole for that lovely performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back, folks. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs against the Denver Nuggets. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, D'Angelo Russell says he patterns his game after another crafty lefty. He said, if I could model my game...
Not at all. Yeah, some similarities definitely there, David. Thank you. And so off the tip, it's Utah. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Lauri Markkanen. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Sexton. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Now, here's Clarkson. And Davis pulls it down. You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the three. Statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two, sadly, don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
The drive by Clarkson.
Well, you can give them a steady diet of pick and roll because if Jordan Clarkson gets downhill, it's trouble.
Here's LeBron. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Schroeder outside. Davis with a screen on Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. There's Russell with the 3. And another shot. And Davis puts it in.
And offensive rebounding, really all about hustle. And with Davis, that's hardly ever in question.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. There's the triple. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Olynyk sets a screen for Clarkson. And Utah, another 3.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Russell passes to Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And I tell you, the Brown, he might be the best player in our league. With that reach, you just throw it up around the rim, and he's bringing it home.
Now, here's Clarkson. 8 points for him. A 3-ball. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And all Davis. Needs is the right positioning. Once he's established, dunking becomes easy.
Here's Clarkson. He had 15 points last outing. From deep three-point range, Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And LeBron throws it down.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And that's why if a of the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Clarkson. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way, and it's in there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Outside, Sexton. Clarkson on the wing. Buries it from three-point range. Clarkson's got 11.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Russell passes to LeBron, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistles. Chance at the line for one more.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates. Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Here's James. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, challenge LeBron James, and I promise he will respond. Take the bump, yes, sir.
Clarkson for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
You know, there's a balance between that aggression and overdoing it. Can't reach in. These are things officials are looking to call.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 12. At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
And it's good for 2.
You know, it's going to be tough. To win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Markkanen a screen on Russell. Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. Another miss by Utah.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
James, the pass to Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Who wants a t-shirt? I can't hear you.
And Utah making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in.
A moment here to look at some numbers.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Russell. 11 points last game. Anthony Davis is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. and it's LeBron James. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Russell in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Davis. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Davis has got 14 points.
With just how long AD is, he can take hits and still get to the bucket.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Clarkson. And the 3 off target. Lakers leading by 14. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And this guy does it all. Davis is as complete an offensive player as we have in our league.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Off target with his 3.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
James the pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And even after all those 3-points, he hit in that first quarter. Looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And it's Russell in the corner. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Suns. Clarkson for 3. And Utah another 3.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. And here is James after Jordan Clarkson hitting the 3. Davis, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Clarkson missing again. Los Angeles leading by 17. Vanderbilt kicks it over to Schroeder. Dishes it to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And that's now 25 points for Anthony Davis. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury. So you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Now Schroeder, after Jordan Clarkson missing on that last 3-pointer. Back to James. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 27.
Well, you're not going to stop that. Once Davis gets the ball that deep, game over.
Here's Clarkson. And that one goes long.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Now here's Schroeder. D right on him. Here's LeBron. Another shot. And it's finished off by Vanderbilt as he lays it in. Vanderbilt's got 6.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Vanderbilt setting the pick for LeBron. And And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defensive.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders.